In this video, I will demonstrate to you how to log in to the learning management system which hosts the training module on dengue control and prevention developed by the University of Colombo and the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the World Health Organization. Received a username and a password which will help you in logging to the system. Now, what you need to remember is that the username is generally in simple letters and the password will generally start with a capital letter. However, it depends on how you have given your password if you have changed it yourself. And be mindful that it is case sensitive, which means that if you have entered a capital letter, when you're typing the password, you should also make sure that you enter it in capital and the simple letters in that form. In order to access the learning management system, you will need an internet browser. In this case, you can see Google Chrome available on the desktop. You might even use Internet Explorer, and the LMS website will work in both browsers. In this case, now I'll be double-clicking on the icon to get the browser window. After you see the browser window, you can use the address bar to type the exact address where the learning management system is located. You can get this information from your learning management coordinator. In this case, I'll be typing the address where it is currently located, which is lms.pgim.cmb.ac.lk. Once you type the address and press the enter, you will be taken to the learning management system starting screen. At the starting screen or the home page, the next step is to log in. For this, you can use the link provided on the upper right-hand corner, which is called the login. When you click on the login, you will receive a screen which shows you to enter the username and the password. In this case, I'll be entering the username given to me for this particular module. Then you should enter your password, and in this case, please mind the capitals and the symbols that are in the password. Once you enter the username and the password, you should press the login. You can either say to save the username and the password in the browser or prevent it from doing so. Once you log in, you will be seeing a course overview where it will show you the link to the training module on dengue control. What you need to now do is to click on the training module on dengue control, which enables you to see the training program. Now let me give you an introduction as to the key contents of the training module and the activities that you may have to follow. Now, scrolling the program can be done using the scroll bar on the right side of your screen or by using the arrow keys. You will initially see an introduction of the training module and the course outcomes, which will give you a rough idea as to what is expected. You will also see three links, one calling News Forum, the training manual, and the curriculum. The training manual and the curriculum are downloadable PDF documents, which means that when you click, you will receive a file that you can save and then read. It will consist of the content related to this program. The news forum, on the other hand, is a place where you will see the latest news related to this course. So, for instance, if the course coordinator wants to send a message to all the students or the participants following this program, they will do so using the news forum. Of course, they will also make use of the email, which will not require to log into the news forum, if that is the case. As you scroll down, the program or the module has been divided into several sections. The module 1 is about dengue virus and its transmission. Module 2 is about vector surveillance and control. Module 3 is about management, intersectoral coordination, and legal and ethical considerations of dengue control. Module 4 is about communication for dengue control. Module 5, principles of research. The last section is about feedback and comments. The expectation is that you will start from the beginning and follow through all the activities. On completion, the module coordinator or the course coordinator will be able to give you some feedback in case you request. Now we'll take, for example, module 1. All modules will start with a general introduction and a description of its outcomes. As you go down, you will see different types of icons. For instance, the first 3 icons that you see in this module refers to lessons. The next icon, which is an activity, generally refers to an interactive content which you will be able to perform as the means of engaging with the training. The quiz, as the name says, is a way of recalling what you have learned so far. All modules will also have some additional reading, which may include PDFs or linkages to other websites. Let me show you how a lesson works. For example, if I choose to go to the introduction and epidemiology of dengue, when I click on it, I'll be taken to a different screen. In case you have started this lesson earlier, you will be asked whether you want to continue from where you stopped or to start from the beginning. So in this case, to the question, do you want to start at the last page you saw? I would say no, because I want to start from the beginning. The first screen in this lesson is about an overview of dengue. The expectation is that you will read through this and then react appropriately to the next step. As you can see, in this screen, you have 2 or 3 buttons that refers to different categories of participants in this training. If you are a doctor, you should press on the button which says for doctors. When you click on it, you will be taken to a screen where the lesson could be continued. Following this screen, you will be able to proceed to the next page by clicking on the appropriate button. If you press a different button, say for instance as for public health inspectors, you will be taken to a different screen, and the content that you may see may also differ. So in this case, you will be asked a question on how many dengue cases do you think are reported in Sri Lanka each year. This is a test just to make you interact with the learning content as well as to test your existing knowledge. Now in this case, if I select 55,000 to 70,000 cases and say submit, it will show you whether my answer is correct or not. In this case, it says accurate. Following this, you will be able to continue to the next step. Similarly, you will be able to proceed by clicking on the next button. At different points, you will be asked questions similar to the one you saw earlier. Following answering these questions, you can say submit. In case you want to go back to the previous section or to the main menu, you can use the bar that is located on top of the screen. In this case, if I want to go back to the main course menu or the main course screen, you should click on this DZ 2019. This will allow you to move back to the main program content or the main home page of the course. Let me now demonstrate how to go through an activity. In this case, I will select the activity dengue fever and severe dengue. When you click on it, you will be taken to a different screen where you will be able to perform this activity. It will provide you some information. Now, for instance, in this case, it says you can use this activity to refresh your knowledge regarding which characteristics can help you differentiate dengue fever from severe dengue. And it also says to drag labels on the right and place it on appropriate boxes. Following placing all the labels, it suggests to press the check button, which is located in the bottom. So as you can see, all the activities are self-explanatory, and in this case what you need to do is drag your labels into one of these boxes and place. Once you complete this, you have to press the check button, and afterwards the system will tell you how many of your answers are right or wrong. After completing this activity, you can go back to the main course module. Another activity that we have included is the quiz. If you're at a quiz, when you click on it, you'll be initially shown an instruction set which says after completing the lessons, you can test your knowledge using this quiz. And it's asked you to press on attempt quiz now. These quizzes can be done any number of times, as much as you need in order to get everything right. Therefore, you don't have to worry about passing or failing these quizzes. Just press on attempt quiz now, and it will take you through the set of quizzes that are included. In this case, you can see that there are 20 questions which are of true or false type questions. You have to select one out of the 4 options that are given. Once you select one, you can click on next, and it will move on to the next question. Following completing all the questions, I'm doing this randomly, but I'm not looking at the answers, just for the purpose of demonstration. Once you complete all the questions one by one, you will be given an option to submit your answers. Let me attempt the last one. Right. So once you answer, it will show you the answered questions, and it will give you this option to submit all and finish. When you click on it, it will ask you a confirmation whether to submit all and finish. You can say yes. This will then show you how many questions that you got correct and what is the correct answer. This will allow you to recall whatever that has been done, and also to re-attempt the question so that you get everything correct. You can press finish review, which will take you back to the main screen. Here you will get another attempt, and by clicking on the re-attempt quiz. Following finishing the quiz, you can move back to the DC 2019, which is the main home page of the training. Now mind you, you can at any time attempt the quiz or any other activities, because they can be done multiple times. You can also see that we have included some additional reading material in the form, in this case, a website. When you click on it, you'll be shown the website within the Moodle itself. And in the second instance, the link is for a PDF file. You can click on it, and the browser will show you the PDF. These are additional reading material that will help you get a better context of the problem at hand and additional information. So demonstrate another activity that we have included, which are interactive videos. Now if I click on this interactive video case study on dengue control, I'll be taken to a screen where it will show the first screen of a video. What you need to do in this case is to play the button in the middle of the screen and start the video.
With a population of 2.5 million.
Now, as you progress through this video, at different points, it will ask you questions. For instance, if I advance this video to a particular point, which you don't need to do manually, it will ask questions from what was shown earlier. In this case, it will ask, what were the symptoms of dengue that Joseph's son demonstrated? So if you have listened and watched it carefully, you should be able to answer this question. If I may answer severe abdominal pain, or I will say thirst, intense body pain, very high fever, maybe rash, tell me whether I'm correct or not. If I'm wrong, it will also indicate. Once you're done with the answering, you can continue with the rest of the video. Once you're finished with the video, you can again go back to your training module homepage by clicking on the DC 2019.